Good evening and salutations, my B&B fans. I'm gonna be honest. This episode was nearly like yesterday's episode. Bad, bad in certain parts. I'm gonna get to the best part, and then I'm just gonna talk about the rest of this episode. Taylor is trying to talk down Sheila off of this ledge. And Sheila keeps going on and on and on and on about how she has nothing to live for. Finn is dead, and I just want to sit there and end it all. And I'm sitting there thinking, Sheila, don't you have other kids? Don't you have other children? But Finn dies, and that's pretty much about it. Um, Now don't get me wrong. The worst nightmare for a parent is to outlive their child. So I don't want to make it seem like I'm playing down her grief and things of that nature, but I mean, let's be honest. You shot your own damn kid. Okay? That's number one. Number two, you have other children. Maybe you should sit there and try to find a way to atone and make up for what you did, or at the very least, don't just sit there and take the easy way out. You're just like, oh, I killed my kid, so rather than sit there, you know, paying any sort of consequences or anything like that, going through the work and just kind of taking my lashes. No, I'm just going to sit there and end it all. Like, really? And again, you have other children. The fact that she kept sitting there saying, well, without Finn, that's pretty much about it. I'm like, are we just like retconning things and just acting like your other children just don't exist? Are we doing that now? Um, so this goes on pretty much for 18 minutes of this episode. This is just Taylor trying to convince her not to jump. She's all like, oh, yes, I didn't think about Hayes. I'm like, Taylor, you do realize you have those children, right? Or we're just going to sit there and just keep bringing Hayes up? Okay, sure. But that's not enough. And after a while, she looked like she's about to jump. Now Taylor is constantly sitting there grabbing her hand or trying to, extend her hand, like, just take my hand, we'll walk downstairs and we'll just, you know. But it gets to a point where I don't know. Here's the thing. I don't think that she actually tried to jump. I think she just lost her balance. Now, mind you, I don't know how they managed to do this because I got to sit there and rewatch this scene. Um, but Sheila is about to fall, so Taylor grabs her hand. And in this confusion, um, physics, I don't know what the hell you want to sit there and call it. Now Taylor is literally dangling off the rooftop, and Sheila is not there trying to hold on to her. And you can see Sheila's hand, Taylor, well, Sheila is losing her grip. So it's only a matter of time before, she does fall. She's yelling, she's screaming, and then the screen just fades to black. Pretty much like that Sopranos last episode. And that pretty much ends that. Now, I'm going to be honest, I am actually looking forward to tomorrow's episode on that front and that front alone because the rest of this episode just plays out the exact same way. Thomas comes in there after talking to Bridget to sit there and give her some words of encouragement. And then Hope comes in. And here's the thing, I'm not sitting there trying to take like any special moment or anything like that between those two. But let's be honest, you were sitting there arguing with this chick not that long ago. Steffi was sitting there giving you hella heat for your dad and, ruining their marriage and ruining Ridge's happiness. Okay? But now she walks in there and she's all like, well, I always admired you and yada, yada, yada. I'm like, really? Really, Hope? When was this admiring? Did I miss this part? I mean, I know I might have missed an episode, but did I really miss anything? Because I didn't see any of you admiring her for anything. I saw that you were sitting there defending your dad because Steffi kept sitting there calling out your dad being the reason why part of the reason why Ridge isn't happy. And Brooke too. While he's also defending your mom from Steffi. But now we're coming in with this whole, oh well, you gotta, I just yada yada yada, and I'm just like, this comes across as so fake, and I get it. Okay, I get it. When somebody's in the hospital, you know, all the anger, the match, jealousy, all that stuff kind of goes out the window, and you're just not there focusing on hoping that they survive. So I get that. But with that being said, as a viewer, me watching this just comes across as fake. Um, Liam is there. He doesn't really do much. Reg is there. He doesn't really do much. I mean, they're all there to sit there and support Steffi and, waiting by her bedside, more or less. But, Bridget, I think that's her name, doesn't really have anything new. She's just like, we just gotta hope that she wakes up soon. Now, I'm not gonna lie, when she's like, well, I just gotta hope that she wakes up soon. And then she walks away, I was like, whoa, what happens if she don't wake up soon? All right, no, come back here. What happens if she doesn't wake up soon? Um, Now this storyline, which obviously is, anyway, this storyline reminds me of GH Michael. And they were like, he has to sit there and wake up soon because if he doesn't wake up now, then he's never gonna wake up. Um, But I guess she didn't really want to sit there and say that, as far as worrying them anymore. I feel like that's about it. Besides the Taylor and Sheila stuff, everything else was just, I'm not gonna lie. It's been like 2 weeks now. It's been about 2.5 weeks that we've seen Steffi in the hospital, that we've seen this setting, and again, as much as I'm not feeling this whole story with Paris and Carter and Grace, I feel like they will be a much welcome break. Now, granted, with that being said, I'm probably still going to sit there and complain, but I'd rather complain about that and be mad than be bored watching the same scenes, the same dialogue over and over and over again. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to go. I want to thank you for watching. Be safe, and I will see you in the next video.